Happy Sunday, happy weekend to all of you listeners, to all of my subscribers, whether you're listening on YouTube or Apple Podcasts. Welcome to another one of these little episodes where they take a few minutes of your time and I come on here and give you something that has to do with technology, mainly tell you a little bit about the work that I do. In the last episode that I posted a couple of days ago, I said, hey, here's a sample of some of my work. Today, I woke up today and you know what? I woke up on the right side of the bed, as it happens to many of us. And I said, you know what? I'm in a really good mood and I want to do something really special to thank every single one of my 666 subscribers on YouTube and everyone that's listening on Apple Podcasts. You are also in that group. Anyone who took the time to listen to any of my episodes and think, I want something to do with this, and then let me just hit the subscribe or follow button, and then each time I push something out, if you clicked on it and you remotely even thought, oh, I think I'm gonna play it. Believe me, that's not something I would do. I would literally just get on with my life. I wanted to do something special today. I wanted to give everyone a little something, a present, a code that you can use. What does that mean? If your brain is going to discount code, you're thinking in the right direction. If it's not, that's fine. You can listen along. It's something special, right? So this episode is going to tell you how to use that code. It is, I understand that access to training is difficult, but I want to reach as many people as I can. And now I offer training on, if you're new here and you're like, what's this? It's a place called the Accessible Learning Lounge. It's a remote on-demand training platform that I run where you can get pre-recorded audio lessons on VoiceOver on Mac, NVDA for Windows, Chromevox on Chromebook, Chrome OS, or JAWS for Windows now that I've added. So I've taught 4 screen readers. And you know what? If you're hearing this, I'm basically trying to tell you that you can go around my shop, and here's a way for you to get 15% off of your entire purchase. So I'm open to Chrome. I've got JAWS running, okay? I promise it's going to be well worth your listening. Open up any URL. Okay, let me turn up the volume. No one will be able to hear anything. And then type accessiblelearning.gumroad.com. ACCESS, right? Accessiblelearning.gum, G-U-M as in Mary or mother, and then ROAD.com. Hit enter.
Enter. Brochure made from the Accessible Learning Lounge.
All right, there is the page. If you come here and you've never been here before, I'm just going to show you how this code works, okay? Let's just choose a lesson, anything. I've got 3 tabs here. Let's hear them. Okay, let's hear the different tabs of lessons that I offer. The tabs that have the words lessons in them are pre-recorded audio lessons. So here's the first tab.
Group start lessons on Mac with VoiceOver tab selected, 1 of 7. Lessons on using NVDA for Windows tab, 2 of 7.
Okay, so I've got lessons on Mac, lessons on NVDA, and then
lessons on using Chromevox tab, 3 of 7.
Lessons on using Chromevox, and then I've got
lessons on JAWS, left parent follow in order for best results, right parent.
Lessons
tab,
on JAWS.
4 of 7.
Okay, and then underneath that, just so you know, this is how you can get. So there's the front part of the shop, and then on the other side you get
Accessible AI Solutions for Work and Play tab.
Oh, I've got some
7.
AI stuff. That's just some AI solutions that I've got, and then there's the next one.
Personalized tutoring lessons for first-timers, initial consultation is free. Tab, 6 of 7.
First time tutoring, free consultation. That's a good one. That's for you to just come and talk to me about your tech situation and then, say, hey, I need you to teach me, and then think about whether you want anything to do with my teaching style. Maybe after the first 5 minutes, you'll be bored to death and then you don't want anything to do with it. That's fine. And then tab over. The next tab. Oh my goodness. The next tab.
Have you talked to me before and need another lesson or consultation?
Okay, pretty self-explanatory, right? Here's the tab where to book your next lesson after you get the free initial chat. Okay, fine, right? The demo teaching style. Okay, this is how you use the code. Pick any tab. It applies to the 4 tabs that you've heard above.
Lessons on using
or 5 tabs, including the accessible AI solutions. Listen to these tabs and think which one would interest you first.
Lessons on using NVDA for lessons on Mac with VoiceOver tab selected, 1 of 7.
Is it lessons on Mac? Is it
lessons on using NVDA for Windows tab, 2 of 7.
Is it
lessons on using Chromevox tab, 3 of 7.
Or is it
lessons on JAWS, left parent follow in order for best results, right parent?
Or
Tab.
is it,
More of accessible AI solutions for work and play.
I don't know, right? You decide. Let's go to the top. I haven't been to my Mac shelf in a while.
Lessons on Mac with VoiceOver tab selected. 1
Okay.
of 7.
Select that tab. It's already selected. And then all you have to do to use this code, maybe you don't know how to use my shop. I'll show you a little bit. Just tab over. Now you can navigate by heading here.
Lesson packs / bundles left parent also sold separately in the sections below right parent heading level 2.
Okay, so you've got the items here. These are little bundles.
Beginner's audio lesson pack : taking your first steps toward learning Mac with VoiceOver heading level 4 link. Beginner's lesson pack with reference sheets : start learning Mac with VoiceOver with the help of audio lessons and written notes.
Okay, these
Heading
are
level 4 link.
bundles. They're 4 or 5 recordings put together, right? You can explore those at your own time.
Make your own lesson pack : pick any 2 lessons from my shop. An audio lesson bundle : lesson pack with reference notes. Audio lesson bundle.
But if you pass the bundles and you get to the lessons themselves, okay, let's go to a section here.
Learning.
I've got a lot here, so
Lessons for beginners left parent getting started with VoiceOver on Mac right parent heading level 2.
I got some lessons for beginners, right? So let's just find one because I've got like a lot. I've got even a typing course, right? So okay, let's pick a section here, just anything.
Using Safari on Mac heading reference sheets to go along. Using the Mail app for Mac.
Using the Mail app for Mac. All right, so what would I want to do? You hear the section, then you navigate by heading to just a random lesson here.
Audio lesson : email basics on Mac with VoiceOver heading level mini audio lesson : using the Mail app to manage attachments. Send and reference sheets to audio lesson :
Using the Mail app to manage attachments. Okay. Click on it. Press enter when you hear the link.
Enter audio lesson : using the Mail app.
The page opens up, right? And then you just arrow down. There's the price listed here in Canadian dollars.
Group and heading level 1 audio CAD $12.
$12 Canadian, something like that, right? If you're, it depends on what part of the world you're in. In Canadian dollars, the price is listed right there, $12 Canadian, right? But if you are in, if you're from the UK, for example, and you want pounds, take that number and divide it in half. You're looking at half of $12, right? You can do math. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Now, if you click,
unlabeled in this audio lesson, you will learn how
well,
to
if you go down, it'll start to read the description. You
in
can.
this audio lesson, you will learn how to handle multiple email attachments.
Hey, let's say you read through the description. You want this. Just go by links. Every screen reader is going to be different. Find the Add to Cart button.
Add to cart link.
Add to cart link. Hit enter.
Enter. Gumroad. Page has 1.
You can add as many things as you want. If you wanted to add more, you could tab to the Continue Shopping button. Okay, so now that you're at the checkout counter and you could add more items and, the Continue Shopping button would be there on this page if you needed to use it, and then you could just keep doing Add to Cart. But when you're ready to check out, this is how you use the code. Navigate by edit field for a second, okay? If you want the price in US, hit down arrow and you'll find it because my system charges in US dollars. So
heading list of 1 item. Heading level 1 checkout. List link L/blank. Heading level 4 link audio lesson : using the Mail app to manage attachments.
Okay, there's the title and then
link Charmaine from the remove button. US dollar 8.60.
Okay, so there it is.
US dollar 8.60.
So before I teach you how to use the discount code, let's just show you what the total of the original price is.
Total heading level 4.
There's total. It's navigatable by heading. Press a down arrow.
US dollar 9.63.
$9.63, okay? And that's including tax and everything else. That number is going to change in just a minute. If you hit E, I'm on JAWS, but just navigate to the edit field called Apply Discount Code.
Discount code edit.
There it is. Discount code edit.
List, form, region, discount code edit.
This is what you type if you've listened to this podcast. Listen carefully. You're going to get 15% off, okay?
Blank.
This is what you type into this discount code box.
Discount code edit. Blank.
Okay, this is what you type. It's going to be, I am a subscriber, okay? It's literally that, all in lowercase letters. So go all lowercase, I am a SUB.
SCRIBER.
Okay, hear that again.
Misspelled.
This is all lowercase.
I am a SUBSCRIBER.
And then it should read,
Romeo.
something like this.
Discount code edit misspelled in a subscriber.
Okay, if your screen reader reads something like that, to that effect, if you've got eloquence running, you've done it right. Lowercase letters all the way. I am a subscriber. I am a, no apostrophes, no nothing. And then the word subscriber. SUBSCRIBER. If you're hearing this on YouTube, if you're hearing this at all, anywhere, use it. Okay? Tab over.
Apply button.
Hit apply.
Enter Gumroad document.
Page updates. And you know what? We're not even at the payment yet. You haven't even hit the pay button yet. I'm not going to go through that with you. But now when you press headings and you navigate over to the total, you'll notice a change.
Check out audio. Let give us a subtotal tax heading discounts in a subscriber heading level 4.
After the tax bit and subtotal,
Tax subtotal tax heading level 4.
you'll find a heading that says,
Discounts in a subscriber heading level 4.
if you find that, that's a good sign. And then hit down arrow and you'll notice the applied discount.
Heading level 4 in a subscriber. US dollar minus 1.30.
-$1.30. Ooh, okay. Your math is better than mine. Did it take off 15%? I don't know.
Discount code. Discount code edit. Escape.
And then if you go down from there, you'll notice that the discount code box is now empty. Not for you to put another one because it already applied. Look.
Discount code US dollar minus 1.30.
Okay.
Heading level 4 in a subscriber.
And then you just fill in the rest of your information. I ask that you, all we ask is that you pay attention to this box here.
Discount. Apply but payment form. Star important colon in order for us to press star important.
All I ask is that when you get to this payment box here, and you're about to fill in the payment form, there's a very important box with stars here. Listen to this.
Star important colon in order for us to process payment here at the Learning Lounge. Please write down which country you're purchasing from left parent E.G, USA, UK, etc. right parent. And if it's Canada, from what province, right?
I just need to know what country you're purchasing from. Put UK, USA, Canada, and if it's Canada, what province. That's just for our system here to do the work that we do at the Learning Lounge. But, and you might wonder, well, why? Because it's also asking for shipping address after that. It's just the way it is. It's for me to see it clearly in this box, okay? So I hope that you enjoy the discount code. It applies to any single purchase out of the 120, I think 3 or more items now that I have, 123 recordings and reference sheets. So go ahead and play around with it. Any questions, as always, email VO as in voiceover, learninglounge@gmail.com. We're going to end off today's episode with something very special. It's a preview, a sneak peek of a new lesson that's going to be out for JAWS users. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. It depends on how good I am at disciplining myself. It's a lesson on writing and editing text that I just recorded. It's in the works. I'm in the middle of editing it right now. But one thing it will include is something called the Vispero. You know what? I keep saying it's called the Vispero Clipboard because that's the new name that I've given it in my head, okay? Because I love it so much. It's not called the Vispero Clipboard. It's called the FS Clipboard. You might be familiar with it. You might not. It's a way for you to select a bunch of text from somewhere, copy it with the classic Command-C, not Command-C, Control-C. See, I'm getting everything mixed up. Copy it with Control-C, and then, let's say you select a bunch of text, you copy it somewhere. Normally, when you hit Control-C and you go somewhere else and you select more text and you copy it to your clipboard, you will have overwritten. Your clipboard will have overwritten what you initially selected and copied, right? Like it's like, it's only going to let you copy one thing at a time. But this feature that I'm going to play you a sample of right now is the FS Clipboard specific to JAWS users. And it lets you copy some text, select some text, copy some text, go somewhere else, copy 100 more lines of text, and then append it or add it along to what is now your virtual clipboard, so that when you go and paste, you've got the two things that you've selected. So it lets you select text, copy it on, go somewhere else, select some more different text, press another command and copy it, and have it added to the initial original text, the first block of text that you'd already copied. So it lets you add as many things to that clipboard as possible instead of just one. Let's hear a little bit of what it sounds like now. This is called the FS Clipboard, and it's a way for you to select some text, copy it, go somewhere else, select some more text, copy it, and add it or append it to the text that you'd previously copied to your clipboard. To my knowledge, if you're not using JAWS, if you just use the regular way, every time you select something and then you copy it to your clipboard, and then you go somewhere else and you select something else and you copy it with just Control C, whatever you copied before is going to be overwritten, okay? It's going to be replaced by the new text that you've selected and copied. What this allows you to do is keep everything there on a virtual clipboard, okay? This is one of my favorite features. So let's start at the beginning now. Let's hit Control Home to the top of your document.
Top of file. My first name is Charmaine.
I'm going to select it just that, okay? I'm going to select just that. Just imagine that you're filling in a form and it asks you, what is your first and last name? And you've got 2 lines. For me, it's like, my first name is Charmaine, my last name is Co. So, shift down arrow to select those 2 lines.
Selected. My first name is Charmaine. Selected. My last name is Co.
Hit Control C. We all know that. We're going to copy it.
Copied selection to clipboard.
Now I'm going to show you how you can go to a different line of text entirely.
Today is Monday.
Today is Monday. Select that. Okay. Shift and down arrow.
Selected. Today is Monday.
And then we're not going to hit Control C because that would simply overwrite the first 2 lines that I already selected and copied, which were my first name is Charmaine, my last name is Co. We're going to hit a special command. It's all right, and that special command will be left for you to find out when that lesson is released. You want to find out when it's released? Go to my page again, accessiblelearning.gumroad.com, and then
Your email address edit. Blank.
type your name right here in the subscription box, right up at the top of my homepage here.
Your email address edit. Blank.
At accessiblelearning.gumroad.com, and then tab over once you've typed it and hit the
Subscribe button.
When you hit that, I can guarantee you the second that lesson drops, if you're interested in the FS Clipboard and how to use it with JAWS, I'll email you. I promise. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, volearninglounge@gmail.com is the way to get a hold of me. Not by putting comments. You know what? It's not because I don't look at them. I do. I just will get them longer and you don't want to wait for a response. So send me an email and get a hold of me there. If not, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you. And thanks for listening.